in on that game. I gave you the best play-by-play that I could possibly give, and it was a fantastic football game. A very tight game in the first half with a 6-6 tie going into the half, and then a great second half that occurred. It just was a great football game. But there's more to the story than just the football game. It's the incident that occurred after the game that we're going to get into. 979-353-4421, that's the number to call. The other thing we're going to talk about briefly is youth football national rankings. I see this stuff all over social media, and I want to talk about this. I want to see what you think, because I have a hard time when I see these national rankings of youth teams around the nation. Because one of the things that I do, and we'll talk about this, is I have a hard time ranking anybody because I can't see everybody. And as far as I'm concerned, if you don't see the teams on a regular basis, then you can't nationally rank them. You can't go by, well, we'll get into more of that as we go along here on the show. 9:17, 17 minutes after 9 o'clock. We'll step away real quick. Pay some bills, take some commercial breaks here, and we'll talk about this, get into our show here as we come back here to the Kennie Long Show here on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio.
You're listening to NYSR National Youth Sports Radio.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, lacrosse, soccer, and so much more. Dunright Athletics creates extremely high-quality team uniforms at a fraction of the price of those other guys. They can take your team's logo and put it on your choice of jersey in any size from youth to adult. That's sublimation, screen print, twill, and embroidery. Be ready for game day. Get your team's uniforms today. Call them at 1-800-396-3991 or visit them at www.dunrightathletics.com. Don't delay. Check out all the custom styles they have to offer, and don't forget to mention that Christian the Radio Guy sent you.
Brett Cooper Football. It's the Brett Cooper Football Junior Academic All-American Game, December 27th to the 31st in Dallas, Texas. The #1 bowl game in the nation, celebrating excellence on the gridiron as well as excellence in the classroom. Scouts from some of the top schools in the country will be there, coaching by former NFL players and much more. Bowl games in 10U, 12U, 14U, and freshman 15U, as well as a high school seniors bowl game. To nominate your player for a chance to be selected as a Brett Cooper Jr. Academic All-American, go to www.brettcooperfootball.com or call 484-619-7974 for more information. The Brett Cooper Jr. Academic All-American Bowl Game, December 27th to the 31st in Dallas, Texas. Brett Cooper Football. Hi, Kenny Long here with NYSR and Friday Night Tykes, and I want to talk to you about rain gutters. With the recent heavy rains in South Texas, many of us have come to realize that the rain gutters on our homes either don't work or simply just don't exist, destroying flower beds and just creating a mess. Let me tell you about Curtis McCluskey with Advanced Rain Control. He is your go-to guy for seamless gutters, cleanouts, and repairs. Serving San Antonio and the surrounding areas with over 25 years experience, Curtis will get you a quality rain control gutter system on your home at a quality price. Contact Curtis at 210-863-9881 for your free quote today. That's 210-863-9881. Advanced Rain Control is a proud sponsor of NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. Don't get caught in the rain without a quality gutter system on your home. From Advanced Rain Control, call Curtis today at 210-863-9881 and tell him Kenny Long from NYSR sent you. Houston Energy Football, a premier all-women semi-pro football team competing and representing Houston, Texas in the IWFL. Come out and support the Houston Energy as they charge for an IWFL championship. Home games played at DeMent Stadium, 1000 Keene Street in Galena Park, Texas. Tickets $15 at the gate. Check them out at HoustonEnergyFootball.com for pre-order discounts. That's HoustonEnergyFootball.com. NYSR is proud to be the new home and voice of the Houston Energy. All Houston Energy home games will be broadcast live on NYSR National Youth Sports Radio with Kenny Long, the voice of Friday Night Tykes. Just go to nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Once again, that's nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Houston Energy Football. Go Energy. Sports Safe. Sports Safe is a brand of video games designed to educate youth players ages 5 through 13 about sportsmanship and safety. Using any compatible mobile device, tablet, or computer, kids and parents alike can learn about safer play through short, interactive scenarios. Dr. Jillian Hotz and her team have created this uniquely designed game system for both player education and to serve as a compliance tool for leagues and teams. Sports Safe is now a proud sponsor of NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. For more information on how you can participate, purchase, and be a part of Sports Safe, you can check them out on the web at www.sportsafe.com. That's sports with a Z, safe.com. Or go to nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the Sports Safe banner. You can also email them at info@sportsafe.com. Give them a call at 1-800-970-3886. Sports Safe. Play safe.
You're listening to NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio.
And welcome back to NYSR National Youth Sports Radio. You're listening to the Kennie Long Show every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday starting at 9 p.m. Central Time. So a fantastic football game Sunday as we brought you live play-by-play action of the 12U matchup between the San Antonio Outlaws and the Texas Farm League Hurricanes out of Houston. If you didn't get a chance to listen to it live, it is now saved as a podcast on the website. Go to nationalyouthsportsradio.com. You can click on Listen Live, and you should be able to get to the archives from there and listen to the game. You'll find it under the show listed as SA Outlaws versus TFL Hurricanes. Fantastic football game. You couldn't have asked for a tighter, bigger game. Some called it a little overhyped, but I don't think it was. I think it was a great football game. It deserved all the hype that it had. This is not the San Antonio Outlaws, and I get this all the time, particularly from all you people outside of Texas, always wanting to challenge the San Antonio Outlaws. Bring those Outlaws to Florida, bring them to Atlanta, bring them to Cincinnati, bring them here, bring them there. We want some of that. I know I had the quips, the Aliquippa out of Western Pennsylvania from the Still Crunchy show. They keep hollering about wanting those Outlaws. They want Mizo Miller. They want Juju Thomas. They want all of them. Guys, those guys are grown. They've aged out. They're like 14, 15 years old now. That is not the same team that you're hearing about right now. This is a totally different team. But they still have the same mindset, same mentality. Great, fantastic 12U team for the San Antonio Outlaws. The same thing can be said for the Texas Farm League Hurricanes. They've got a bunch of young kids, fantastic kids there. I don't have the rosters in front of me. I'll give you some of the names. But I do know a couple of the names. Preston Hatter at quarterback for the Farm League Hurricanes. Great young man, knows how to run that offense, looks really good passing the ball. He rolls out easily out of the pocket, makes good decisions on the run. But, of course, you've got the horse back there as Demir Scott for the Hurricanes. What a young man that is. We saw him win the state championship almost single-handedly last year in Taifa. Now he's in the Texas Select League with the Farm League Hurricanes, and he's doing just as good. Although you got to give it up to the Outlaws defense as a whole. I think that was the turning point of this football game, was the defense. Outlaws managed to stop the Hurricanes on 4 separate occasions on 4th down. 5 times they went for it. 4 times they stopped them. Hurricanes got it once on a questionable call, mind you. And I said this during the broadcast. Like I said, go back and listen to it live. You'll see that I said it during the broadcast. That was a questionable call. I did not think that Scott got to the first down marker. Based on my view. Now, mind you, I'm looking way across the field. But where he went out of bounds, I did not see him cross that first down marker. I think he got a very favorable spot, which is fine. That's football. That's what happens. We can sit there and blame the referees all we want. That's just part of the game. It's just what happens. So you got a favorable spot, and they got the one. But the point is, the Outlaws were able to stop them. They held them on fourth down. And a couple of times in that game, particularly in the second half, the Outlaws offense struggled a little bit and ended up turning the ball over, giving the Hurricanes excellent field position. And at one point, got down to about the 2-yard line. Then a couple of great defensive stops, and then a fourth down shows up towards the end of the game, and the Outlaws stop them again and get the ball turned over on downs, back deep in their own territory, like around the 10, 15-yard line. And then with time running out, Outlaws unable to move the football. Now it's fourth down and 2. It's fourth and 2, fourth and 3, with 18 seconds on the clock. No timeouts remaining. But we both know, and as I had gentleman Chris Von Wald joined me in the booth, and he was kind of giving the color commentary. We were talking about it, with 18 seconds on the clock and a play to run, no timeouts for either team. And if the Outlaws did not get a first down, the clock was going to stop for change of possession, and the Hurricanes were going to have a fantastic opportunity to possibly tie or win the football game. But it came down to a great offensive call by Maricus Goodlow, the coach for the 12U team running the offense. Ran a pitch play that just a great blocking scheme that occurred up front, created a nice little seam for the running back to get through. And let me pull up his name again. Find out where I put that at. I got the rosters online here that I had for that broadcast. I could tell you his name here momentarily, as I'm not that familiar with some of them, but a lot of them I am. Michael Dotson, number 2, the quarterback for the Outlaws. Great job behind center, although they had some snap problems there for a while, which finally got cleared up in the third quarter, late in the third quarter. But they pitched the ball off to number 13, Carson Green. Carson Green finds a nice hole with a great block by John Michael Mata, number 44. He lays a nice block to free him up, and he skirts down the field for 84 yards and a touchdown to end the football game. Giving the Outlaws had a 12-6 lead at the time, and instead of just getting the first down, he took it to the house, and Outlaws win 18-6 in the football game. So a fantastic game that you saw there. Fantastic game. Here's where the issue comes in. This is where everything went to hell in a handbasket. And that's about the only way that I can really, truly describe what happened. It went to hell in a handbasket. Now, I didn't see exactly what happened. I can only go by what was given to me by eyewitness accounts. One of them being a very reliable source. So the way this happens, apparently as the teams went down the 50-yard line to end the game and give congratulations to each other, the Outlaws had one of the parents is their mascot, and he was dressed in all black like a outlaw cowboy. Had a duster on, cowboy hat on, had a half outlaw mask on. But he had a couple of cap guns, is what they were. A couple of cap guns. I saw some comments that they were actually real guns. He was shooting off blanks. They were cap guns. They are cap guns. I'm a former cop, former military, have been in a combat zone. I know the difference between a cap gun and a real gun, whether it's firing blanks or real bullets. It was a cap gun. The mascot, adult, goes down the line with the players, congratulating on a good game. a Hurricane player, a young man,